guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have Ipsy Box, but we don't know what month it is. So full disclosure, I just picked the Ipsy Box on top of the pile of Ipsy boxes. There's like 8 over there, so it's been a while. I do get 2, because I think I have 2 subscriptions, so, or maybe I don't anymore. I actually don't know, but there's 8 over there. That's how long I've done an Ipsy subscription then. Life is lifing. Okay, you guys? Life is lifing. But we're ready to do one now, and we took it from the top, so we think it's the most recent box that I have received. And by we, I mean me and hypothetically all of you. So let's open it up and see what we have. Not too bad. The little thing on the front says March 2026. This might actually be the last one if I don't have April yet. It's the beginning of April, so I doubt I have April yet, which means I'll have another one really soon. But March 2026. Do the handouts have, I think they're, yeah, they don't, right? Nope. They just kind of give us information, but get ready to build your April box. Definitely missed that. And scan to review your product details. I wish I would have brought my phone. No product details today. Sorry about that. But we're still going to talk about them. And I can kind of, I've been doing this long enough that I can read an ingredients list and kind of understand some of the products at least. So, first thing first. Ooh, I've never heard of this brand. So I'm going to put above me if the brand is cruelty-free or not, because I'm not going to look it up while I'm filming. But you will see cruelty-free, not cruelty-free, above me. So this is from Feel, and it's a daily hemp oil facial cleanser. Antioxidant rich, reduces redness, gently cleanses. It does have the Leaping Bunny certification image on the back. Unfortunately, there is no way to police that. So if something says cruelty-free or has that, it could be that it used to be cruelty-free and they're still using old packaging. Like, there's so many possibilities. So I do still look up every product when I don't know the brand. So this is Feel. I've never had this brand before. So I will still look it up and see if it's currently cruelty-free, because you can't trust these, especially in subscription boxes. Not that we get old product, but if they have old labels or packaging still, they might use it on something that goes in a subscription box. I know this because now that I have a subscription box and I reach out to a supplier and I say, oh, you know, like, can you meet this amount so that I can, you know, make it work for the box? Sometimes they're like, are you okay with old packaging? And that's how I caught on, because in the past I found some in a box that I was like, I'm sure they haven't been cruelty-free for a year. And then the product was fine, but I realized it's just old packaging. What do we have in here? Wet face, apply small amount onto your face, massage, cleansing, cleaning off any dirt or makeup. I want to see if it's oil-based or not. The bottle is made from 100% post-consumer recycled plastic. It does have a little seal. Teeth are not tools. Ooh, it smells citrusy, and it is going to be oily, but we'll just put a little tiny bit on the back of my hand if we can open it. Oh, I don't know if you saw those bubbles, but some bubbles there. And you'll dual cleanse too. Actually, this is how I cleanse. I always cleanse with an oil cleanser that breaks down. Basically how it works. And typically, like, Japanese skincare and Korean skincare kind of follow this. It's kind of harsh to put soap on your face to remove makeup, because you're kind of scrubbing that cosmetics off. Whereas oil is breaking down the, like, particles, or I don't want to use a particles word, but it's breaking down the makeup so that then the makeup just kind of comes off from the oil breaking it down. So you're pre-breaking down all your makeup, rinse your face. Then you're using soap, but you can use soap gently, so then you're not increasing wrinkles or damage or, like, being aggressive basically with your face. And my face can take a lot, but I do think using the double cleansing method has helped me keep, like, I use some harsh stuff though. I do use harsh scrubs sometimes, but I do feel like double cleansing, because I do it more daily, that does help keep my skin softer and, yeah, less damage. This is what I believe. There we go. Oh, but then I'm closing the box. Hold on, let me grab another box. Old Icon box, we're gonna put that there. And now you can see each item, and then I'll move this in front of me. I have from Selah, also has the Leaping Bunny back here. Last time I checked this, which I have checked it like within the last year, it was cruelty free. And this is a clay mask, their facial collection. What kind of clay? It says sea silt. That's interesting. So clay from the sea, glycerin, licorice root extract. Okay, very small list as well. This does have salicylic acid, so it's going to clean out your pores in a way as well. The clay also kind of like pulls impurities out of your skin. Next, also says cruelty free in the back. This has a different little image. Designed in sunny California, vegan and cruelty free. Moon Slice Beauty Blushing Moon. So I have been on a moon kick lately, like learning things about the moon, and I'm like getting really obsessed with the moon. Not sure what's happening. I think I'm just like getting into my they say like because a woman's cycle matches a moon cycle, that's like your feminine side. So maybe I'm getting into my more feminine side. This is so pretty. So anyways, just to say I appreciate the name Moon Slice Beauty. That you get 4 and they're really distinct. So you have like a peachy pink, you have just kind of a peachy tan even, a very pink, like bluish toned pink, and then over here you have, they're really all different. These are maybe the closest. One looks like this looks like maybe the darker version of this, but this has some of this peach in it, so yeah. Really pretty. I mean, for me, I like warm tone blushes, which you can maybe tell on my cheek right now, so I'd probably be wearing this one most often, but they all look fun. Beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, fierce are the names. Great names. 2 more items. One is skincare and the other is cosmetics. So we did 2 skincare, so let's do the other cosmetics. This is from Smashbox, and this is in the color Jolt. It's Metal FX Metal Eyeliner. Jolt looks green, but metallic green, which is pretty, you know? And that is so up my alley. I love greens. If you have brown eyes, greens help your eyes pop. So it's a good contrast color. As long as you don't have the type of skin that green pulls out green in your skin. And I don't know if that's olive skin or something like that, but brown eyes, green liner works really good. Even water liner works really good for green. So this will be fun. It isn't as metallic as they make it seem for calling it Metal FX, but pretty. The last thing is from So Rosy, I think. Vita Tangerine Spotlight Eye Cream with green tangerine. Citrus is full of vitamin C, so green tangerine, I'm guessing, is vitamin C in here. Oh, okay, so the entire back of this is, I think, in Korean. So, yeah, this is all in Korean. There is an English side. A lightweight eye cream designed for the delicate skin around your eyes, T-zone smile lines enriched with peptides, vitamin C, green tangerine, and seaweed extract, love that, full of antioxidants, and to refresh, brighten, and revitalize your skin's star zone. Shea butter, though, moisturizing, sunflower seed oil, jojoba seed oil, really great oils for your skin. Then it has the tangerine. It does have sodium hyaluronate as well. That's helping go within your skin and plump your skin from within, which is great for the eye area as well. Lavender oil, orange peel. I don't even see a vitamin C. Honestly, this is kind of a long list though, so maybe I missed it. Okay, sodium ascorbyl phosphate. So it's a phosphorus salt of vitamin C. That's going to be less potent, but also better for sensitivity, and eye area is already more sensitive, and if you have sensitive skin, you want to look for something like that instead of just straight vitamin C. So, good there. Nothing on here says cruelty free or not, so I'm going to look that up. And that is my March 2026 Ipsy box. I actually forget how much I pay for this box as well. And you know whether or not my box is cruelty free or not. Let me know what your favorite product in my box was, or if you got the March Ipsy. Let me know what your favorite product in my box was, or if you got this box, March 2026. I don't think April's out yet, so if your last box, let me know what your favorite product in March 2026 was. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.